Hey guys, it's Spencer with Hush Holsters, and I'm here with one of our new Cordura wraps. Got some good news, bad news situation for everybody. Good news is these are now a thing. We'll be putting them up on the site very shortly. We need to dial in a couple of knickknacks, like right here. People get real butthurt about any exposed stuff. So these are going to be available soon. This is the Vietnam Tiger stripe, I think. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. And other good news is nylon stocks have been produced. They are, I would say they're very good. I like it genuinely more than the wood in some ways. This is what it looks like with a black multicam Cordura wrap. It looks pretty cool. There we go. These are not easy for me to put on because I'm not very good at these things. So the bad news things slash we'll get to that in a minute. This is the new optic mount. We finally finished some zero tension testing. We had to put some extra screws right there, and we're gonna have you guys, red Loctite them and stuff like that. Zero tension testing takes a lot of time and takes a lot of money and effort. We have put in as much as we can. My time at SIG Electro Optics has shown me that, yeah, these things take a lot of time and money. So I'm sorry it's taken so long. But we were getting you the best product that you could possibly have. As far as this situation, I know if you have it, you're upset, you're waiting on parts, we're gonna be getting it to you as soon as we can. We had to figure out what to do about this because the original ones that we got were great, and this is not as good. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do this easily for you and reasonably inexpensively for us, because we have to make it right for you. Let me pick this one back up. Bad news. Oh wait, let me get to this real quick. We are producing these. These are the polymer ones. If you ordered one in wood and if you ordered one in nylon and you got one in wood and you're like, when is it gonna come? I need it. I don't wanna pay extra import tax. I got it. This is gonna be a warranty replacement for you in Canada. If we're in America, I'm just gonna send it to you. These are really nice. I genuinely love it. They're really hard for me to produce and they're very expensive. Shockingly expensive in comparison. So, that's not my favorite, but I think they look good and you guys paid for it, so we're gonna get it to you. Other bad news. We'll go one more good news, yeah. So other good news is we are making some changes. We're going from laser welding to TIG, both these areas, and we might be moving from 316L 3D printed stainless parts to some cast parts, depending on how the finish looks for some of these. We might also be doing some other finishes like raw stainless or chrome. I think chrome would look sick personally. But all of that goes into our costs are increasing pretty significantly on these things. So we've had to raise the price. If you were waiting to buy for like a Black Friday sale or whatever, like we don't do sales. That's something that I learned from my previous jobs, is that sales are a pain in the ass for me to keep straight. So we get him out of the way. Oh, he's already gone. So unfortunately we have to increase the price. These things are not as lucrative as we wanted because of the amount of customer service we're having to do. Not with like replacements and stuff, but like people asking us questions. There are unlimited questions. They're radically increasing how much it costs to get each of these things out the door. Our labor costs are increasing, materials costs are increasing. So we have to increase the price. If we can get things dialed back a little bit as far as how much things cost, we will try and pass that savings on to everybody, but that's just the way it is. If you're upset about that because you bought your SKS in 1993 for $12, like, I don't care. That was then, this is now. If you want a cool stock, that's just what it is. SKSs are not cheap anymore to buy new. I bought, I think actually this one for $300 on Gunbroker, but it was busted. You can still find them cheap. You can find them on Gunbroker, but they are going away. So yeah, sorry if you don't like the price, you don't have to buy it, but that just is what it is. Everything's getting more expensive. Oh yeah, one more thing. I know there's a gap here. Please don't message me. Please don't put it on Reddit. I get it. There's a gap there. We are working on making a new handguard that will be wood and or a polymer one too. We're just focused on these stocks right now, guys. Like, I know you want everything to be perfect on the thing that you bought, and like no gaps, no whatever, no dings, whatever. But like this project has completely taken over my entire life, and that's partly why we're raising the price, is because it just hasn't been worth it. It's been a lot of work. So that's kind of where it sits right now. Thank you so much for your business. I really appreciate your patience through this project. We're going to continue iterating and making better and better stuff. If you're waiting on a stock right now, I think it says on the site that we're back ordered. I don't have an exact date for when it's going to ship to you. I'm very sorry. We are working literally as fast as we can. I'm doing a supplier visit in the next couple of weeks. Check on these new additions here. But dude, frankly, it's a big fucking project, and we were not prepared for how much of my time this was going to take. My business partner Joseph, who's not here, it hasn't really taken up as much of his time generally, but he is in Canada right now. He's been there for 2 weeks building all these stocks for you guys to get in Canada. So anyways, that's the situation. Thank you so much again for your patience and for your business, and we'll get you another update as soon as we can. Thanks, guys.